The UN's new humanitarian chief, Tom Fletcher, said he is looking ahead to 2025 with dread. The United Nations has issued a global appeal for more than $47 billion, equivalent to 44.7 billion euros, to provide humanitarian aid across 32 countries. That is to say that based on United Nations estimations and based on the calculation of Mr. Tom Fletcher and his team, out of over 195 countries in the world, their calculation and their estimation has found out that they need humanitarian aid mostly in 32 countries, of which, if you are to do your own homework, it is far more than that, but let's work with what they are saying. The United Nations new humanitarian chief, Tom Fletcher, warned that the rising inequality combined with the convergence of conflict and climate change has created a perfect storm of needs. The world is on fire, and this is how we put it out, Fletcher told reporters in Geneva on Wednesday. Fletcher said he was looking ahead to 2025 with dread. The appeals funds will be used to help 190 million people across 32 countries. So, in estimation, in United Nations estimation and Tom Fletcher's estimation, 190 million people across 32 countries are in dire need. However, the UN estimates there are 305 million people globally who will need some form of relief next year. So, based on the first calculation, 190 people are in urgent or desperate need, but in total, 305 million people will be needing form of relief next year. While launching the global humanitarian overview, Fletcher acknowledged that the aid will not be able to reach all those in need. There is 115 million that we won't be able to reach with this plan, Fletcher acknowledged. It will be ruthless to decide how to spend this money, Fletcher said, considering the prolonged crisis in Gaza, Sudan, Syria, and Ukraine. We are dealing with a poly-crisis right now globally, and it is the most vulnerable people in the world who are paying the price, Fletcher said. So first and foremost, there's a whole lot that is ongoing in the world. There is a whole lot of conflicts and wars going on in different countries, different continents, because of greed, because of the politicians' quest to remain in the corridors of power and the fight for supremacy, then attributed to some other factors that you might be able to figure out. But all these things boil down to, instead of United Nations always asking for aid, even though we know it's not possible because the United Nations itself is made up of the countries that are causing or have indirect or direct hand in some of these problems that are created all over the world. Why can't the United Nations, if at all it's possible for them, ask these countries to stop meddling in people's affairs, to stop signing some archaic, wicked, evil contracts that keeps many countries in abject poverty, that through these countries will remain stagnant, they can't flourish, because sometimes these are some of the factors that ignites marginalization. When countries are not working, people feel they are being not included, and it can lead to a whole lot of things.